So I'm just going to say that I'm going to be 100% honest, and it might get a little bit personal, but I wish that people would have told me this stuff, like all the stuff that I'm about to tell you, before I like got pregnant or before I had the baby and stuff like that, because like your body changes. So I'm gonna start out by saying my boobs before I got pregnant were, I'd like to say, pretty much perfect. Like they were perky and they were like the perfect size, and I just loved them. They're like so perfect. And that sounds really conceited, but I think I really had nice boobs before. And a lot of people think that breastfeeding is what turns your boobs into not perfect any longer. And really that's not true. It's pregnancy, because if you think about it, whether you breastfeed or not, your milk is going to come in. So when your milk comes in, that's what makes your boobs like go crazy. So they get humongous and they get all huge and stuff. And actually, if you decide not to breastfeed, that's what makes your boobs change the most, because they get so backed up that they get like bigger than they ever would have gotten if you continue to breastfeed. And that's how your boobs tend to get like saggy. So if you do breastfeed and you decide to self-wean, or you decide to slowly wean, your boobs will never get to that extent, the extent that they would have gotten if they were engorged, like if you didn't breastfeed. So breastfeeding is not what ruins your body, it's the pregnancy. So don't decide that you don't want to breastfeed just because you think that it's going to ruin your boobs. So I'm going to be honest, my boobs have changed a lot. And I know everybody's different. Some people still have like their perfect amazing boobs, but I don't. Like I said, I'm gonna get very personal. When you get pregnant, and I can't remember exactly when it started to change for me, but your areolas, and that's the area around your nipple, like the coloring area. Some people's are pink, some people's are brown, some people's are darker, just depending on like your skin tone and stuff like that. It will get darker. It'll get darker and it'll get bigger. So no matter what ethnicity you are, your areola, the area around your nipple, it's going to get bigger and it's going to get darker. And as of now that I'm not breastfeeding anymore, it still is bigger, but it's no longer darker. Well, I don't really know, because to be honest, my areolas never really got that dark. They got darker, but they didn't really get like that much darker. So I don't really know how much the color has changed, because honestly, I don't even remember what my boobs looked like before I got pregnant. But they are still bigger than they used to be. And honestly, my boobs hang lower. And the way I know this is because before I got pregnant, when your boobs, like if you didn't have a bra on and you were just standing there like topless, the bottom of my boobs never, ever, ever touched my stomach. Like I had really perky boobs. Maybe it was just because I was still young, but I mean, I was only 17 when I got pregnant, so maybe that's what it is. But they never, and I was like a B. Yeah, I was a B cup. And my boobs were like, the bottom of them would never touch my stomach. So now they do touch my stomach. And I don't know if I would call them saggy, but they're definitely saggy compared to what they were. But it's not like they touch my belly button or something. But the bottom of my boobs, they do, when I'm standing there, they do touch like what's underneath them now, and they never used to do that before. So that's what's changed about my boobs. And I'm just going to put it all out there, because your boobs are going to change and your body is going to change. However, I have noticed that they are starting to get their elasticity back, which is really good, because they did hang lower at one point. I think when I was finishing up breastfeeding, like when the supply started getting really low, but I was still breastfeeding, they hung lower than they do now. So they are starting to get their elasticity back, thank God. And I'm trying to do everything I can to make them go back to normal. But I know that they're never going to be back to normal. And all you can do is embrace it and wear a push-up bra. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about for this video, guys. And I hope I didn't get too vulgar in there. But I know that a lot of you guys will appreciate knowing like everything about your body that changes. Yep, that's pretty much all. And I will make a custody video, so I'll go ahead, maybe I'll make it right now, maybe not, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys for my next video. Bye!